I'll be brutally honest. I did not care that Bud Light decided to put a transgender on their beer bottles. I just saw it as another company doing something to get eyes on their product.
Hi! Impressive carrying skills, right? I got some Bud Lights for us. So, I kept hearing about this thing called March Madness, and I thought we were all just having a hectic month, but it turns out it has something to do with sports. And I'm not sure exactly which sport, but either way, it's a cause to celebrate. This month I celebrated my day 365 of womanhood, and Bud Light sent me possibly the best gift ever, a can with my face on it. Check out my Instagram story to see how you can enjoy March Madness with Bud Light and maybe win some money too. Love ya! Cheers! Go team! Whatever team you love, I love too. Okay. Love ya. Okay, break a leg. Woo!
Now, obviously, apparently, it didn't work because in response, people are throwing away already purchased beer thinking that does anything. People are shooting 4 cases of beer cans for some odd reason.
Okay, if you don't know why I'm doing this, you might want to Google it. I never thought this was going to happen. Out with the Bud Light, in with the Coors Light. You might want to figure out if you want to do the same. This is where it now belongs. In the garbage. Next stop. Old, in with the new. Like I said, if you don't know, you should probably Google it.
And they've lost apparently $5 billion.
I work for an affiliate company. I am a merchandiser, and the sole product of the company I work for is Anheuser-Busch products. So with all this canceling going on, I've never seen such little sales in this past few days on these products. And it's sad because when people don't buy this beer, I don't make money, and I can't feed my family. So it's kind of heartbreaking, I guess, that Anheuser-Busch did what they did. They don't know their clientele. So it's kind of heartbreaking. Thanks, Anheuser-Busch. I may not be able to feed my family coming up here soon.
So I guess it's another case of going woke and going broke. But there was an executive or representative for Bud Light who decided in the midst of all of this to open her mouth about changing the culture around beer.
I'm a businesswoman. I had a really clear job to do when I took over Bud Light. And it was, this brand is in decline. It's been in decline for a really long time. And if we do not attract young drinkers to come and drink this brand, there will be no future for Bud Light. So I had this super clear mandate. It's like we need to evolve and elevate this incredibly iconic brand. And what I brought to that was a belief in, okay, what does evolve and elevate mean? It means inclusivity. It means shifting the tone. It means having a campaign that's truly inclusive and feels lighter and brighter and different and appeals to women and to men. And representation is at sort of the heart of evolution. You've got to see people who reflect you in the work. And we had this hangover. I mean, Bud Light had been kind of a brand of fratty, kind of out of touch humor. And it was really important that we had another approach.
And I just had to sit back and ask myself, what has been the culture around beer? What has been synonymous with beer for the past number of decades getting drunk, getting into bar fights, going home drunk, abusing your wife or husband drunk, potentially abusing a child in the home drunk, drunk driving, dying from drunk driving, killing somebody because you may be a drunk driver. I'm not seeing anything positive here, and I've given you 8 suggestions. So somebody coming up with the idea that we must change the culture around beer for the younger people to be more inclusive, I'm hating to break it to you, but a lot of people drink beer, whether if they're of age or not, and they still get into one of these 8 scenarios, whether you like it or not. You are trying to change your company and expecting the consumer to change with it. And I'm sorry, that's not how that's going to play out. You're putting significant amount of trust in your customers to drink responsibly, knowing that's not the case for everybody. And this idea with modernizing a lot of things could work in some avenues. It ain't going to work in beer, because no matter if it's Bud Light, Heineken, Budweiser, any of these other beers y'all make and want to drink all the time, there is no positive spin you can put on this, because there is no positive spin on beer other than getting white girl wasted, which you would know representative of Bud Light, because now you got pictures of you getting white girl wasted. I guess you wanted to change the culture because your image was not the best and you wanted to change. I understand there's this need for inclusion. I understand people want to see themselves in all these different things. You want to see yourselves in YouTube. You want to see yourselves in Twitch, movies, TV, anime. But beer, you want to see yourself and include yourself in a drink you can buy if you either have a fake ID or of legal age. You don't need to be included in that. You just need to go to the store and buy it. That's all you got to do. In any avenue, all you got to do is go to the store and buy it. There's nobody on earth, unless you're somebody who is really hateful, saying you can't come into my store because you are transgender looking to purchase beer. There is no one, unless you are an obvious racist human being, who does this, because they exist, who will say you cannot come into my store because you're black trying to buy my beer. These hateful people exist. Yes. Is that everywhere to the point you need to modernize it? No. All in all, we need to have an honest conversation about everything being diversified or mirrored in inclusion, because some things don't even need it. Because honestly, who in the hell is going to feel more represented seeing a black person on TV drinking a beer? Who is going to be more represented seeing a transgender on a beer bottle that's synonymous with having nothing on it besides a blue tinted paint and the words Bud Light on it and the taste of ass dripping from the ceiling? Because let's be honest, I don't care how any of you feel about it, Bud Light is fucking nasty. But that's all I gotta say. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see y'all in the next one. Let me know, is diversity something you're looking for when selecting which beer to bring home? I'll see y'all in the next one. Goodbye.